It is all about the Roysambu cross country. Now, let's cross over to Makueni County where Davis Mberia is on standby, and it's all about grassroots talent search. Good afternoon, Davis Mberia. How is Makueni County?
Well, good afternoon, Robinson. Yes, Makueni is coaching. The sunny is so hitting. And of course, we are here for a talent search that is involving, of course, empowering the Champion Talent Academy that has pitched camp here at the, of course, Kitise Kwambata Primary School in Makueni County. And it is involving, of course, different sporting disciplines. I'm talking about the basketball, of course, the volleyball, and on the other side, there is football, and in the whole, there is the chess game. And of course, more than, of course, 200 youth, of course, have turned out just to take part into this first edition that has pitched camp here. So I'll be speaking to some of these, of course, young, upcoming, of course, future stars, just to tell us why they are interested in their, of course, disciplines and whom they look up to. And of course, later talk to the stakeholders, including the, of course, empowering or Empower Champions Talent Academy stakeholders, just to talk to us about why they actually planned to start with Makueni County. Are they going to move to other regions? And of course, how many talents are they aiming just to select today? And for the future purposes, what are the plans? I'll start with some of the, of course, players. Good afternoon, karibu kwenye KTN. Tuanze tu kwa majina, una miaka ngapi, alafu unacheza game gani?
Kwa majina naitwa Joan. I have 13 years old. I'm playing basketball. It's so interested to me because I love it so much. It makes me to warm up my body, to make my body strength, my muscles be strong. So it's why I love it. So I love it to enjoy it. So if you have a child at home, you can either bring her to show her talent also. That is my talent. So I like to interest it. Thank you.
Of course, you're taking part into the Empower Talent Academy, of course, Talent Academy. How has it been, of course, helpful on your side today, and what have you learned?
I've learned that if you show your talent, you can be assisted more. Because if I show my talent, I'll be assisted. I will be able to be connected with other pupils. I'll be able to, in course, nitachaguliwa. Naweza chaguliwa niende the next level, nifunzwe. I know more, to know more about the basketball.
Wewe unataka ucheze club gani Kenya?
Chelsea.
Kenya?
Kenya.
Kuna Equity, kuna KPA, kuna UN Dynamites. Hizo ni clubs basketball, of course, for the ladies side. Ni club gani ungetaka kuchezea?
Please repeat.
This, of course, several clubs. We have the Equity Hawks, we have the KPA, we have the UN Dynamites, we have Nazarene. Which maybe club are you maybe aiming to play for locally in the future?
Nazarene.
Yes. Nazarene. To all who are watching you, what can you tell them?
I can tell them showing your talent is so important. It can help you in your future. It's not academic, also can help you, but your talent is very important. So don't hide your talent. Make sure you show it. You show it to the other pupils.
You show it to the other pupils. Thank you very much and all the best.
Thank you.
That is one of the just youngsters just speaking to us. She is from one of the schools here, and she is taking part into the basketball, of course, game. Karibu sana kwenye scoreline. Tuanze tu kwa majina, alafu unacheza game gani, alafu leo, of course, Empower Champion Talent Academy imekusaidiaje?
My name is Faith Denya from St. Joseph Mbuva Catholic Primary and School. Today we had an sports day in Mombasa Primary School. We have Empower Academy. I'm happy to, and I appreciate for them for coming. I've nurtured my talent today My talent is basketball. I like basketball. It is interesting because it helps me to find for my future. I know for that Empower Child Academy will help me to have a bright future in future.
Of course, you have a bright future, and all the best as you take part into the game.
I take part in the game.
Thank you very much, and all the best.
Welcome.
Asante sana. Of course, I'll speak to one of the champions. Thank you very much. Just introduce yourself. Utuambie bana, hii game unacheza nini, imefanya unacheza na mbona si football, si rugby, si chess na ni basketball?
Mimi naitwa Martin Mwendwara, niko na 14 years, nacheza basketball na naipendea juu iko most enjoyable na unaweza cheza venye unataka.
Ulianza kucheza basketball ukiwa na umri wa miaka ngapi?
Nilikuwa tu hiyo 14.
Alafu saa hii leo umejifunza nini?
Nimejifunza kuwa ninache my talent na inaweza nisaidia in the next future.
Of course, if you happen to be part of the selected youngsters, hii nafasi utaitumia aje?
Naitumia vizuri na ninache na niendelee kupractice.
Club gani ungetaka kucheza Kenya ama ni timu ya taifa?
Kenya.
Ni timu ya taifa ama ni club?
Club.
Club. Tuna clubs kama of course Nairobi City Thunder, tuko na of course KPA upande wa wanaume. Ni club kama gani?
Napenda kuchezea Nairobi City Thunder.
Nairobi City Thunder. So thank you very much. Of course, Robinson, those are some of the stars. He wants to play for the, of course, defending champions when we talk about the National Men's Basketball League. And of course, right now, I'll be switching gears and engage some of the stakeholders from this, from the Empower Champion Talent Academy, just to tell us the inaugural, of course, program starting here in Makueni County. What does it mean to the talent? And are they going maybe to foster it and move across the country? Welcome on Scoreline. Just introduce yourself and talk to us about the program.
Good evening. My name is Walter Omwenga. I'm the Deputy CEO, Champions, Empower Champions Talent Academy. And we are basically in Makueni, not only for a sports program, because I'll take you back to the word empower. Our goal is to empower Makueni. And probably someone is asking, why Makueni? You know, look throughout the country, there's a lot of investments all over in sports, in terms of talent for kids. But you see, this is an area that kind of has been forgotten, and we want to grow it. And when you talk about growing it, empowering it in sports way, in arts way, and above it all, even today, I think your reporter will tell you we're doing a lot of tree planting and trying to come up with programs that we'll do with this community to grow it, to make it better, so that the next time we are coming here, probably Makueni will be very green. Makueni will have grown in different dimensions. Yes.
Talk to us about the schools which are taking part into this year's, of course, a program. How many schools? How did you select the schools? And maybe how many talents are you aiming to select today? And what is the future plan?
Now, in terms of school, we are not selective. We are doing the whole of Kitise division. That one means we are picking all the schools, the primary schools and secondary schools. We have 27 primary schools. We have 12 secondary schools. And we are picking talent from all of them. Why are we picking all of them? Because we said we landed here. God led us here, and we want to bless this land. So all the participating schools have been given a chance to present their best athletes in terms of sports, and again in terms of talent, which means once we get a team, we call it the seed of Empower Champions Talent Academy, so that these ones will form part of our big vision, because we are not only doing programs in Makueni. Our biggest initiative is to start an over 2 billion academy, sports academy, arts academy within Makueni, which will act as a benchmark in spreading to all over Kenya and the rest of the country.
Of course, why maybe focus in some of the disciplines and leave others out? Of course, here I've seen basketball, volleyball, chess, and of course football. Why not other disciplines? We talk about rugby and other, of course, there's athletics.
That is an amazing question. Now, today we are showcasing talent. I'll take you back. This is a program that is big. In ECTA, which is Empower Champions Talent Academy, we plan to do 10 disciplines. Athletics, you've mentioned, is included. Chess is part of it. Football is part of it. Rugby is part of it. You know, think of all the other disciplines which are not here. The reason why we are doing 3 today is because limited time. And today is showcasing. We are starting. The major program is coming around December, and there will be more of these. And as we establish, grade, develop more facilities, then you shall be able to see the 10 disciplines coming in, which will be basically the base of the academy or building the academy.
The main, of course, challenge to these stars has been the infrastructure. Maybe are you aiming to build here your main, of course, sports academy and enhance some of these facilities in the primary schools that will be holding your events?
Yes. Now, we landed in Makueni. Our academy, we wanted to start in Makueni. And that does mean when we start in Makueni, we are staying in Makueni. We will finish from Makueni, expand out. In terms of the institutions, this division has almost 39 schools. The goal is make sure all of them have a graded field, has a standard football pitch, a standard basketball. If we're doing volleyball, all of them are standard, which means our partners out there, our sponsors out there, any other person of goodwill, we need you here because we want Kitise to be a place that everyone will come to benchmark in all the schools. And now there is one thing we need to understand. The programs we are doing are community programs, which means the name empowerment, again, I'll go back to it. Because beyond sports, as I said, beyond arts, we are coming back to the community. We want to do a mental wellness program for the community. We want, if it's possible, we get a partner, we do boreholes. And above it all, we green Makueni because, a greener earth, a better earth for all of us. Yes.
Thank you very much and all the best.
Asante sana.
That is, of course, one of the stakeholders from the Empower Champion Talent Academy, just sharing with us what does it mean. And of course, they have plans just to take these stars to the next level that will say representing Kenya in future in the respective, of course, national teams. When we talk about basketball, volleyball, football, chess, and other disciplines that will be, of course, incepted into this project. So, Robinson, you will allow me to, of course, save myself from the scorching sun and at least try enjoy some of the remaining matches that are underway. Back to you, Robinson Okenya.
Thank you very